Imagine waking up one morning and discovering that half your group chats have mysteriously transformed into crypto support groups. No one talks about weekend plans anymore. It's all, did you see what the chart did? And, bro, this coin is the future of human civilization. Suddenly, everyone's tossing around phrases like hyperstructures, liquidity vampires, and I don't believe in banks anymore, I only believe in the blockchain. And you're sitting there like, I just wanted brunch. But this is the modern financial landscape, a place where crypto isn't just technology or investment, it's identity. It's enthusiasm, it's faith, it's a movement with more disciples than some actual religions. And depending on who you're talking to, it's either the revolution of the century or the world's most enthusiastic pyramid-shaped hobby. So today on Neural Nickels, we're asking the question, has crypto gone cult mode? Are we all sipping digital Kool-Aid from neon plastic cups while our wallets weep quietly in the background? Let's take a stroll through the crypto funhouse. Crypto started as a rebellion, a digital chant, we're tired of banks, we're tired of middlemen, let us transact like free-range humans. It had this hacker-philosopher energy, the kind of vibe where everyone wore hoodies and typed very fast in dimly lit rooms. But then the hype comet hit, and suddenly, crypto wasn't just for cypherpunks. It was for your coworker Doug, who bought a random token named after a small woodland creature, convinced it would multiply 100 times by the weekend. This is where the cultish energy started building. Because crypto doesn't just offer returns, it offers purpose. There's something magnetic about joining a movement where everyone chants the same slogans. Banking is dead. Fiat is fake. HODL. Even when your portfolio looks like a microwaved marshmallow. And honestly, it's kind of fun. Humans love belonging. We love belief systems with cool vocabulary. We love feeling like we're early to something big. Crypto gave people a way to be early, painfully, financially, sometimes heartbreakingly early. But let's break down how the cult vibes actually form, because it's not just hype. It's psychology, economics, and a sprinkle of tech-powered group identity. First, every crypto community has a hero origin story. Bitcoin has Satoshi, the mysterious creator who vanished like a digital ninja. Ethereum has Vitalik, a genius who looks like he was programmed for the role. Dogecoin has, well, a Shiba Inu, the most low-maintenance founder in history. And here's the thing about origin stories. They create mythology. Mythology creates loyalty. Loyalty creates armies of people online passionately defending their token, even when it's down 84%, and the developers haven't tweeted in 6 months. You'll see them posting things like, this isn't a crash, this is a cleansing, or if you sell now, you were never a true believer. Which is exactly what someone would say in any other cult. Except here, the Kool-Aid is served on Discord with a side of technical analysis. Second, every crypto project has rituals. Stock markets have boring bells and spreadsheets. Crypto has memes, hype campaigns, synchronized buying frenzies, and Discord servers where grown adults earn points for posting laser-eyed emojis. There are pump days, burn events, airdrops that feel like digital baptisms, and Twitter spaces that go until 4 a.m. where someone says, okay, hear me out. Liquidity is basically a vibe. In most financial systems, you never feel like you're part of something. In crypto, you feel like you're joining a cosmic mission to rebuild the economy from scratch, even if all you did was buy $37 of some token named after a reptile. Now let's talk profits. Every cult has prophets, charismatic figures predicting the future with bold certainty. Crypto has the influencers, the YouTubers, the Twitter accounts that tweet charts that look like rejected roller coaster designs, the guy who calls himself Chain Wizard 420 and somehow has 500,000 followers. These prophets speak in riddles like, the bull run begins when the liquidity fractal aligns, and just trust the plan. It all sounds very profound until you realize their plan is basically hoping, very loudly. And because crypto moves fast, any prediction, no matter how outrageous, will be right eventually. It's the law of digital prophecy. Then we have the sacred texts, white papers, roadmaps, GitHub commits that no one actually reads but everyone references. In traditional finance, you've got earnings reports written by committees in suits. In crypto, you've got a 17-page PDF with diagrams that look like someone spilled a bag of geometry on the floor and suddenly the entire community is treating it like scripture. Every token has a manifesto, a mission, a grand vision for society, often involving words like decentralization, autonomy, and revolution, while also selling you digital raccoon art for $900. It's a strange time to be alive, but here's where the story gets interesting. Most cults have one major rule: you never question the leader. But crypto has the opposite rule: question everything except your own confirmation bias. People will question governments, banks, economists, the entire global monetary system, but they will not question the coin they bought at 3 a.m. after watching a hype video. Doubting the project? You're funding the community. Selling early? You're weak. Asking for clarification on why the founder left the country without explanation? Bro, relax, bullish. This is where things get financially spicy, because a belief system that discourages critical thinking is not ideal when the price chart looks like a ski slope. But let's be fair, crypto cults aren't bad in a malicious sense. They're more like extremely over-caffeinated fandoms with better graphics. People love communities. People love economic empowerment. People love feeling like they're part of a digital rebellion. Crypto gives them all of that in a quick, chaotic, emotionally volatile package. And honestly, humans have joined cult-ish movements for way dumber reasons than decentralizing finance. At least this one sometimes pays. But that's also the danger. The line between excitement and obsession can get very thin, very fast. Crypto culture has a way of turning rational people into chart-watching zealots who refresh their portfolios 47 times an hour, hoping their token hits that magical number that allows them to quit their job and live off yield like a DeFi monk on a mountain. We're not judging. We've all had a moment of staring at a green candle like it was destiny. But let's zoom out a little. Why does crypto generate this level of devotion? Why do people go from curious to all-in faster than you can say layer 2 scaling? Because crypto doesn't just promise money, it promises meaning. Crypto tells you you're early, you're part of the future, you're fighting the system, you're joining a new economic paradigm, you're smarter than the people who don't get it yet. And of course, you're definitely going to make it. It's financial self-actualization with brand ambassadors. And when you combine money plus identity plus community plus belief, you get a movement that behaves more like a fandom, speaks like a conspiracy theory, and trades like a casino. And yet, there's truth in the madness. Crypto has changed finance. It's reshaped markets. It's reinvented products. It's redefined ownership. It's built new economies. And even the wildest communities have contributed to real innovation. The problem isn't that people believe in crypto. The problem is when they believe exclusively in crypto, as if technology is immune to human error, human hype, and human irrationality. Spoiler, it isn't. The blockchain solves many things. Human nature isn't one of them. So what do we do with all this? We don't need to escape the crypto cults. We just need to see them clearly. If you're in a community where no one ever admits flaws, red flags, risks, or concerns, that's not a financial ecosystem. That's a digital summer camp with charts. But if you can laugh at the memes, learn the tech, enjoy the community, track the risks, and stay grounded in reality, then crypto is one of the most fascinating, chaotic, world-bending economic experiments ever created. And yes, some communities will absolutely try to convert you. You might get invited to join the Telegram group. You might be told you're still early. You might feel tempted to tattoo a token logo on your ankle. Please don't. But curiosity is not cult behavior. Critical thinking is not rebellion. Asking questions doesn't make you a non-believer. It makes you an investor with standards. Crypto doesn't need blind loyalty. It needs people who care enough to think. So at the end of the day, are we all drinking the digital Kool-Aid? Maybe a little. But maybe that's just what happens when technology collides with money and community and imagination all at once. It gets weird, it gets loud, it gets fanatical. And somewhere between the memes and the moon missions, something genuinely new is being built. The trick is staying curious without losing your compass, participating without dissolving into the groupthink smoothie, and remembering that financial revolutions are exciting, but they shouldn't require robes and chanting. Unless the chanting helps you concentrate on your taxes, in which case, do your thing. If you liked this strange little tour through crypto cult psychology, hit that button and stick around. Because the economy is getting weirder every day, And here on Neural Nickels, we're taking notes, cracking jokes, and refusing to drink anything without checking the ingredients. Until next time, stay sharp, stay skeptical, stay decentralized, but like responsibly.